ba 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 banana, ba 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 banana, oh ba 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 banana, potato banana, tocari no potato rica, ni malo manica no tica, ba 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 banana.
Hi guys, Terry from Smooth's Workshop here. Time for something a little bit different. I'm going to do a little product review here, and it's a change from what I normally build. So without any further ado, let's go have a look-see. Right guys, welcome back. Oh, what have I got here? This is a little bit of fun that I plan on doing in between paint layers and stuff on my RZ250 build. Sorry if the camera's moving about a little bit, I've got the tripod resting on my tummy. Couple of little resin figures, just a bit of fun. Retrokits SF. Now, this is a European guy, Dominique Jadoul. Apologies if I haven't pronounced that correctly. He does a whole range of, he actually makes some and casts some resin kits. Lots of different characters. This is the SF range. There are some sci-fi ones, obviously. SF is probably what the SF is sci-fi. He has got a website. See if we can get it on there. www.retrokitonline.net. You can also get these things from Ultimate Products, Ultimate Modelling Products. So the guys that are familiar with UMP, they stock these as well, but for people in Europe, if you want to order them direct from Europe, it's www.retrokitonline.net, and he does lots of resin stuff across here. Right, I'll move my camera across to its normal place. Right, okay, so what do you get? Right, they're very cheap, these. Off the top of my head, they were about £8 when I bought them. So we've got two here. We have got, and I'll just take the wee, you get a tiny little card with the figure. This one, okay. This is RSF062. It's Count Bananaa, which is a little minion done up as Count Dracula or Count Bananaa. So that's the first kit. The other kit we're going to have a look at, more for our Trekkie friends. Again, you just get a little slip of paper in with them. See what else, nothing on the back. This one here is RSF065, and it's a Spock character, and it's Long Live and Banana! So that's the two little resin figures we're going to be looking at. So the first one we're going to look at today is Count Bananaa. So I'm just wondering if I can get my camera sitting on the table here close enough so you can actually see that. Okay, I don't have a zoom on this camera. I'm new to all this YouTube and stuff, so I'm going to try my best and show you what's in the little kit. Now these are grey resin, so they're not resin when you're sanding and cutting and everything. Is you don't want to be breathing it in. It's not good for you, but like asbestos and stuff like that. But these are the grey resin kits, which are a bit less potent, and we'll see if we can get a little bit of light shining on them. Look at the detail on this little guy. Absolutely lovely crisp mouldings on it. One or two small areas that will need dressed up with a resin cast, a little bit of seam line on it, but I mean resin's quite soft anyway. But oh, lovely, lovely crisp detail of the wee guy there. Ooh, banana. Obviously these are put into a mould like that, and then the resin's poured in, and then the mould's taken away. So on the base of it, there is some cutting involved to take the base off. So you'll need to get one of yourselves one of these wee saws, the wee blade saws. Okay, for when you're modelling with them to take that back. But that's the main body of the character, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just trying to see if you can get all the detail and try to catch the light. Now, size of it, let's get my wee rule out, stand them on the table, is going to be, by the time his base is off, is going to be about 4 centimetres tall, this one, so it is a small, would you call them 45mm resin? No, it's about 40mm in height. So you get the main resin cast of the body on here, and then you get another little resin piece. Now, I don't know if you can make them out. These are his little arms and hands. Okay, so that's his arms there, with these wee, funny wee 3 fingers on the end. Now the detail on them is fantastic. There's a tiny wee bit of flash in the middle, but that stuff just breaks away. You know, there's no problem dressing that up. It's really soft as the resin. Again, you'll need to use a wee saw or whatever to split them and trim them and then file it back and sand it back and everything. Now, just a wee word of warning with resin, as I was saying, it's stuff you don't want to breathe in. So when you're, health and safety warning, when you're working with resin, you're supposed to wear a respirator, gloves, and ideally a paper mat that's been dampened down to catch any dust, and then that way it's easy to clean up. So that's the health and safety behind working with resin. Not everybody does it, they treat it just like ordinary kits, but you do not want to be breathing the dust in. That's the only thing I'm going to say is a health and safety thing. But you will need tools to cut the parts from the resin cast and dress them up. But isn't that fantastic? So this little model is one that I'm going to be, I'll do a wee build video on it because it'll be a quick fun one. So that's Count Bananaa. We'll go into Spock here. Now I'll maybe need to have a look at getting myself a base because I don't have anything to mount these on. Wee trip to Hobbycraft, I think. So in the bag, inside this bag is another bag. Again, it's grey resin. And is that part of the model or is that just little bits of flash coming off? I think that's just little bits of flash coming off. Not really wanting to throw anything away. Actually, I think that's a bit of his ear. No, it's just a bit flash. Right, so I'll just bin that just now actually. Right, okay. Long living Bananaa, Spock character. Look at the detail on this little guy. He's just lovely with a wee Starship Enterprise badge and everything. Now there is little bits of, if it was a plastic kit you would say flash, but it's just in the casting method. Obviously they have to allow little pathways for the resin to get in, so this one again, he's put into the mould, the resin's put in for the top, because it's nice and shiny on the top, and you have the little figure here. Now, detail's lovely on it. There will be a couple of wee seam lines here and there to dress up, but this plug on the top, you will again carefully have to remove that with a little saw blade to take that off. Whether I could glue that on the bottom actually as his base, I don't know. We'll see. I might have to look at if I can make a base for these. But that's the top part of his body. So the second sprue you get with it, I'll just move all these bags out of the way because they tend to catch the light. The second little sprue has, let's see if you can make this out. There's one little 3-fingered hand, okay, and there's another little 3-fingered hand with his little tricorder or data recorder in it. I'm not really a Trekkie, I used to watch it when I was younger, and has 2 little feet. Now obviously you're going to have to take care separating these again, possibly sawing along the bottom, but they're absolutely minute, but the detail in them is lovely. So there's not going to be a lot of assembly here. You're talking about putting a couple of feet on them, a couple of hands on them, same with the other one, just a couple of hands on them. And you're going to have to take away the excess resin. But what lovely fun little kits. Again, what height is he? Now, I'll no measure the plug. And he is going to have his little boots on. So we're about 40-ish. We're going to be about between 40 and 45 millimeters on that as well. So the two of them are little 45 millimeter kits, 40 to 45 millimeter kits. And there's not a lot more to say about them now. I'm just going to move my camera around for a closer look. But yeah, there he is in all his glory. Cracking detail on these little things. As I say, they're not expensive. They're around about £8 from Ultimate Modelling Products. But if you're in Europe, you can go to retrokitonline.net and order them. Price there is in euros, which is a foreign exchange to me. So that's a little models, and that's briefly it. Nice, hiccups. Nice quick kit review here. Gorgeous, gorgeous little models, and a little bit of fun for me. I've not worked with resin before, but a little bit of fun for me in between the builds. So until my next review, it's Terry from Smooth's Workshop. See you later. Bye.